Okay, guys. I want to bring an option before you. When I went through this ICO and I saw some of the things that are within the ICO, I was like, "Wow!" So something like this actually exists within the crypto space, and I'm not really aware. So I want to bring app coins before you. Now you already know the advent of app stores. Now before the app stores, there were softwares, right? But the mechanism for actually delivering these softwares, taking these softwares from the content creators to the consumers, was actually very cumbersome. But systems like the Google Play Store and the Apple Store actually help to do some certain stuff. But you already know that wherever there exists middlemen, there will be some stringent laws, stringent regulations. There will be some dishonesty. There will be some excesses. We will be touching on some of the excesses within the space. So let's talk about some of the problems with today app stores. The first problem is the problem of intermediaries. So how do you say the problem of intermediaries? One of the problem of intermediaries is, since they are the ones who have the data, they have the platform, they have everything, all these problems I've actually talked about, they can actually do those problems. Then you have the problem of malware. Now there are times where some programs are actually put together, but you know, a lot of people are not tech savvy. So you cannot really blame people, because everybody have their own area of expertise. There are people who are in the law, there are people who are in technology, there are people in medicine, medical field, there are people who are in different spaces. So not everybody actually not everybody is actually computer savvy who actually knows how code runs and some other stuff, right? So when someone actually downloads a software from an app store, some things that may not be known, that such systems could actually be a spyware, can actually be spying on the people. Another thing is that app can actually be a scamware, can actually be, there are many things that can actually happen. So the issue of malware, or sometimes you can actually download the program from the internet and that program is filled with virus, can actually damage your system. And then another problem with today's app store is there is little to no innovation within the app store. Then you have the problem of advertising. Yeah, you have the problem of advertising. Now, when you develop an app that is in competition with, because if you like Google Play Store and the rest of them, or Apple, they are developing their own kind of apps, and you are developing an app which is serving as a strong competition to this app, you are a human. How are they going to react? They're going to design algorithms that will push down your system, your software, and only few people are going to get to see that. And then you have the payments problem. Now, because when you most of these apps are actually offered for free to people, but there are some premium features that are only unlocked when you purchase these apps. Now, the issue of actually purchasing these apps, it talks about the issue of paying with credit cards and the rest of them. Now the question is, how many people are banked? Then if how many people have credit cards? That is another issue. Then with the increase of, okay, you have the intermediaries, then you have these payment gateways which are called Visa and the rest of them. So you now see each of these intermediaries, the app store provider, and then you have Visa, then you have the bank, you have this and you have that. Let me explain this to you. Supposing you're in Venezuela and Google's account is in California in the US, right? If you want to pay, your bank, your payment goes through what? It goes from through the system of Google Play. So it goes from the person's account, and then it goes through the central bank, and then it goes through Visa, and then it goes through the central bank of the United States, which is the Federal Reserve, and then before it gets to the bank, then before it gets to the person's account. So you'll see these are increased fees, and it takes a lot of a lot of time and some other stuffs. And then you have the problem of trust, and then the issue of piracy. So how do we solve that? They are about to design. The design of the AppCoins protocol rests on three main pillars. First, transparency, equitability, and community focus. First, open and transparent standards facilitate trust and privacy. Second, revenue shares are redistributed away from unnecessary intermediaries to end users and developers. It's a very, very good one. So we are taking away the place of Google, taking away the place of Apple. You as a content developer, you're able to market your app directly to the people who actually need this stuff. And third, through open source code, knowledge accessible to the community. This new app, coins powered app economy network will be launched within the next 12 months, leveraging on existing 200 million annual unique visitors on the Aptoide App Store. Token sales will proceed to be used to incentivize developers. OEMs means ordinary equipment manufacturers and end users. By 2022, Aptoide aims that 1.3 billion people will use AppCoins powered app stores. Let's say their project. Okay, this is the App Store. I was not aware until I was doing research about this App Store. So they have a very, very good App Store where you can actually find most of the things you are actually looking for, and they want to make this thing decentralized. What is the unique thing about this platform? The unique thing about this platform is no one will be able to actually fake reviews, because this thing is immutable. And then you have let's go to the white paper and let's see things for ourselves. Okay. Advertising. So let's see some of the risks that has to do with what? Advertising. So some of the risks that has to do with advertising, you have the risk of fake person, you have the risk of double attribution, the risk of no attention. So if a fake person can actually put something up on the website, right, on the App Store, the issue of double attribution, someone can be bearing double identity, which is not very, very good. Then the risk of no attention, someone can actually be spending money, and then you have the issue of data leak, then the risk of default. And then you have the risk of repudiation. Happens when the developer does not recognize the installation, failing to attribute the conversion to the publisher. The attribution is generally monitored by tracking platforms like AppsFlyer, Adjust, or Koshova that have multiple variables that can be changed by the developer to define what it considers a real attribution. Then you have the in-app billing. I've explained this, how they actually do that. Now, there are some risks that actually come with that: the risk of user data leak, risk of digital goods loss, risk of double payment, risk of digital items cloning. They can actually clone items. And then another thing again is the app approval process. Now, they talk about the ways actually Google and the policies Google Play Store, App Store use. Now, they give some of the things that like Google uses some algorithms to actually determine if an app is actually fit. So Google has low level, have medium level, and high level. They how they assess apps. So according to the risk, low level, high level. So whereas for the Apple Store, they have a kind of strict. They have a strict one. Let me read this to you. Policies can include general categories such as safety, protecting against malware behavior, offensive content, or physical harm, or legal, protecting privacy and intellectual property. More restrictive stores such as the App Store also imposes strict rules concerning the user interface design, minimum functionality, and quality. So those are some of the rules, and it actually takes between a maximum of like 48 hours, and these things are actually done manually. And if these things are done manually, you discover that if a person is actually the one reviewing these things, the issues of quality assurance and transparency now comes into play. So what will this system be doing? What the system will be doing, what they want to bring in is AppCoins want to bring in a system where if you want to do advertisement within the system, you have your own wallet, and then you have the consumer's wallet, and then you have the developer wallet. The developer wallet, you have the consumer wallet, and then you have the AppCoin wallet. So what happens? If you want to do an advertisement, if users can actually download your application, and there's what called the proof of attention protocol. And the proof of attention protocol is what will help mitigate against fraud. Why? Because you cannot actually bring in a system where you say there is no fraud in the system, because there is, as far as you are dealing with me, there will always be someone who is actually trying to play smart. So they are bringing the proof of token protocol, which will actually determine if the person who actually downloaded this application actually opens the application for at least 2 minutes. Because when people actually download this application, they receive certain portion of the tokens. So does this portion make sense to me? It actually makes sense to me, because enough of the decentralization that Google and the rest of them actually do, and I'm sick and tired of it. So what are the press saying about this system? Like Hack said, AppCoins will be the answer to most of the limitations the app economy currently faces. Crypto News is what they said. News BTC, this is what they said. Now, do you know what? There was a time, I think it was 2014. Apple App Store, they actually took down some cryptocurrency wallet, which was not a very, very good one. So enough of all these jargons that these guys are actually doing. We want decentralization in the team. Okay, let's see the team, and let's see who is behind the team. Okay. AppCoins Vision for users, a trusted environment with a new positioning possibilities. Then for the developers, a transparent and efficient way to monetize their apps and build reputation. Then for the app stores, in universal language that ensure trust without intermediaries. So we want a system where there are no intermediaries. Then what are the strategic investors? We have Portugal Ventures, E-Ventures, Gobi Partners, Golden State Ventures. And who are the advertisers? We have key advertisers from Google Play. Wow! Goldman Sachs, Tennis, Bitcoin Core, and Ripple Core. Listen, these guys know what they are doing. I want you to go beyond Ripple and study the Ripple Core technology, study the Tennis protocol, study about Goldman Sachs, and you will know that these guys have a very good team. And this is the CEO, wow, Chris Mace, CFO of Tennis. Wow, Jonathan Baker. This is very good. Ryan Teribinian, Google Play Operations Senior Strategist, Head of Platform Partnerships at Ripple. This is a very, very good team. Adam Stradin, Adras Christoph, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple collaborator, co-author of the man. This is good. Then strongly supported by the Aptoide team. This is the team. Pablo Torrenos. Wow. So guys, they already have a working business model, and everything is in the system. You can see some of the videos and
creation and impressions already eliminate users, where Y is less than X. The AppCoins in impression wallets stay there for a small period of time. So if a user doesn't convert the impression during that period, those AppCoins are sent back to the corresponding campaign wallet.
So that was what I was saying, which is called the proof of attention protocol. So there are many protocols that are being built on the blockchain today. These guys already have a business model, and what is this actually worth investing in? I think you should make investigation and come with a reasonable conclusion, and do have a very good day. Bye.